Assalamualaikum, Cikgu Ni Ahmad Kamal. My name is Nurain Amani binti Muhammad Nazli and I'm from class THT 15. For this video, I did not want to say first about the title of the things that I want to talk, or I did watch this one TED Talk and it was actually like a 15 minutes video. It was solo for me. And then the first thing that actually start in the video is that this woman is also a woman. She asked about the person, which is maybe 100 people in front of her, saying that how much of you have there's one person or being unfriend with that somebody in the Facebook because they say about something offensive about religion, politics, childcare, even food or anything. Well, there's some perfect. And then the second question she actually asked is about there must be one person in your life that you just didn't want to meet them. And okay, that is when I know that their title is she actually want to talk about on how to have a great conversation with everybody. Okay, the first thing first. The conversation is actually including in person who is listening and who is talking. But in our life right now, we do not have that skill. We do not have that listening skill. We don't have the speaking skill or anything. And because of this, we did not have a conversation, but we have an argument with others. It's either about our life or talk about what restaurant we're going. And because of this, we actually put a wall in ourselves so that whose person I'm gonna get married, whose person I'm actually worst person, where is the place that I wanna live, or which one of these will be friend with me is actually because on base what we actually have in belief. And because of this, what is more better in 21st conversation, and what is the most important skill that we need to have either in 21st century, more than coherent, more than confident, or more than conversation. And if we did not have these three skills, we actually not gonna survive in this 21st century. And there are 10 ways and how to have conversation with the people, which I'm actually going to talk about this for five. Okay, first thing first, the how to have a great conversation with the people is that don't equate your experience with theirs. Like for an example, your friends actually talk about how their grandparents die, on how bad her trauma excuse on her childhood or anything. Because of the conversation, you shouldn't talk about your trauma or your things that actually happen, because in that conversation you were supposedly to listening, not to be on talking. And because of this, there is actually might gonna have a misunderstanding or anything. This is the first one. Second one, if you don't know, just say that you don't know. This actually happened to me, which there's a new environment. So what I'm gonna do is I actually want to adapt with my surrounding. That is the biggest why on what I'm gonna do if I don't know. If I don't know, I will act like I know. Because of this, I'm gonna have an argument. I will not gonna have a conversation with that people. Okay, the third one is actually go with the flow. This woman actually talk about, like, example, when you're having an interview, when you talk about your experience, what you're gonna do, what capable things that you can do, the person who is actually interview you might actually stop talking or anything, or they just randomly ask about something. Because of that, we know, and I know you know, that there's been 2 minutes that you were talking that the interviewers did not listening, and because of that they might actually want to ask about the random thing, like and because of that you also need to do the same way that the interview talk. The interview asks about the most random thing, so you must actually go with the flow. Go with the flow. Yes, you just talk about yesterday I actually went to my company or anything when you're in the interview. Not me, I still a kid, of course. Okay. And there's the one way. There's the most important things to have a skill in the conversation is that you need to open your conversation and end it. You need to open your conversation and end your conversation with the question. Well, example, what, why, when, like the most when you know that somebody's actually mad at you, or somebody who's actually feeling sad, we shouldn't ask about, are you mad, are you angry? We need to ask them, how's it feels like, what are you gonna do after this, what do you want to have. We like, I don't know, it's just that you need to start with the W questions: what, when, where, who's. Were you okay with it or anything? Okay, that's all of me. Bye.